Right. I am live here in Overlynn Mansion and had a few technical difficulties. I'm not sure exactly what was going on there, but the app kept on closing, and I'm just going to attribute that to the spirits messing with me. I don't know, I guess. Probably not. Probably just bad data connection or whatever, but tonight, my paranormal team is here, and we're doing an all-night investigation of this place. I've done a tour before in a past live, so if you want a quick tour of the place, you can go and view that video. But I wanted to just kind of demonstrate briefly a small, EVP session. And that's what we do when we investigate. Let me just give you a peek around the room here. So this is the room I'm in right now. And this is the dining room. One of my camera tripods are set up over there. And we've been here since about 5 o'clock this afternoon. And normally what we do is we set up our recording equipment, and then we'll go for dinner somewhere and just record the place in its, silence, and we're usually gone for an hour and a half to 2 hours. And there's been a lot of times when we've come back and it sounded like there is a bloody party going on in here, or just footsteps. We're the only ones that have the keys to the place when they're issued to us, when we book it. And we set the alarm when we leave. And, we've heard like very clear footsteps coming through the place, and opening and closing doors and cupboards and whatnot. And it's tough to explain that. It's there's a lot of things you can debunk as a paranormal investigator. Certain noises, lights, whatnot. Sometimes when, hi, big baller, how you doing? Hey, thanks for stopping by. As I was saying, there's a lot of things you can do as a paranormal investigator to debunk things that happen during the course of an investigation. And hey, I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for asking. We would be investigating somewhere, and we'd, I don't know, just some random noise. It's tough to explain, or a light. And then what we'll do is we'll stop the investigation, and we try our best to recreate it. And just try to figure out exactly how the disturbance happened. And most of the time, probably 9 times out of 10, we'll be able to recreate it or figure out what made the noise. And it's surprising to learn, once you get a lot of experience investigating alleged haunted locations, how much noise an old place can actually make. And so just over the course of time, you go from being you can be very timid when you first start doing this kind of thing. And a Diddy victim or Diddy diddler, I don't know. I wouldn't say it's bullshit, because there's a lot of things that we've captured over the years that seem quite viable, that we just simply can't explain. And things on our recorder, things we've captured on video, but it's a small amount. So there is an element of unknown that kind of comes with this. But I would say most of it, not bullshit, but just it's easy to solve. And when you go from place to place, each place is going to be pretty much the same with the noises that buildings make and whatnot. So it's So it gets easy after a while. There's no excitement in paranormal investigating. It's like watching paint dry. There's a huge disconnect between what you see on reality TV and what actually happens on a paranormal investigation. Those shows are meant for entertainment purposes only, really. And but every episode, something big happens where they have those holy shit moments where they go, and then it cuts to commercial and comes back and I don't know, something happened. And if you're Zach Bagans, it's the demons of hell that are coming to possess you. I can honestly say that after 12 years of doing this, we've never had one of those big holy shit moments where all of us are like that. It's just not like that at all. So what you see on the Ghost Hunters and Ghost Adventures is not true paranormal investigating as it happens in the real world. I suppose if I had a camera crew here and I had to get ratings, then we'd be pulling some horse shit as well. Find me looped up the next Diddy party. I'll be waiting. Hey, that's beautiful. So anyways, just wanted to hop on here and do a quick live. I also try not to use all the fancy blinking equipment that you see a lot of groups using, and you see them on TV and these little boxes that blink, and they're sitting there going, hey, if there's anybody here, please make the box light up. I don't like that kind of stuff. I did buy that stuff early on in my investigation career, but I found over time the two best, I don't know where Diddy is. Find that the best investigation tools is just a handheld recorder and just a camera. You look like Walter White and a leprechaun, but in a good way. Oh, thanks. I haven't shaved for a while, and I need a haircut. Usually I look a little more groomed than this. So anyways, so I think that's about it. Just wanted to show you guys around. Like I say, if you want a tour of the place, I'll probably do another one down the road. We're going to be here a few times. We're doing a Halloween event at the end of October, where we're going to probably be a couple hundred people in here, and we'll go through all the evidence that we've discovered since we've been investigating. And the house itself has a long sort of history of haunted activity long before we ever showed up. So we'll be covering a lot of that folklore, and it'll be a lot of fun. It's mainly to just come and have a good time with a big group of people. So probably go live for that, at least for some of it. So look forward to that at the end of October, close to Halloween, and hope everybody has a good night. And we will see you later. I trust you with my life, no doubt. Well, thank you very much. All right. Have a good night, everyone. See you soon.